So I couldn't help myself, I've got to make some more mead. But a nice, easy drinking mead. So I'm going to make a gallon, and instead of using 3 jars to come out with 13%, I'm going to use 1 jar and hopefully come out around like the 5%-ish mark. I'm going to do a final, I'm going to be adding things to it, and as you can tell, there is a cinnamon stick. Yummy, yummy. I'm going to add a little bit of clove, the zest of an orange, not the orange juice though, and honey. And the idea is I just want a mild little hint to it, and we can always back sweeten it once it's done to bring out any flavors if I need to. So, also got the sterilized demijohn. If you don't know how to sterilize with water, do it. This one is a water bottle, but it all works the same. You can pause the video, look at the top at the cards, and there will be the how I sterilize my stuff. I've never had a failure, so when it comes to sterilizing, so I must be doing something right. So let's get started on this thing. We're going to get ourselves the kettle. We're not going to boil it all the way, but we're going to get it nice and hot. And then got myself a little green pan, which has been washed and boiled out previously. You don't see that, but it's all good. And we got this tasty honey. Clean hands because I've just been doing stuff. Let's check it out. Ah, that's hot. That's really tasty honey. So, clean spoon. And it's quite a nice warm day today, so the honey comes out really easily. So that should be hot enough. That is beautiful. Yummy. Eating. I keep buying all this honey to eat and I keep making other things with it. Oh well, never mind. It's not like I'm going to be complaining shortly, because it's summer after all. And then I'm just literally going to be adding hot water and some in the jar. It's off-boiled water, so we don't destroy too much in it, but hot enough so the honey is easy to work with. I can't help myself, I've got to eat this bit too. Nom. Shake up the jar. Blah. Just to clear off the honey. Oh, and you got that bit around the lid too. Oh yeah. Nom. Scald hands. Ah. Now just stir up the honey a little bit closer so you can see me do this. Stir round and round. And we're just dissolving it in the water to make a sort of concentrate and make it easier to put in this thing. It's going to be pretty cool. So who doesn't like mead? Since I don't really make a lot of beers, I thought it would be a really good plan to make some drinking mead. Have a nice cool mead. And because we're using honey, we don't need to add sugar. That's even better. Oh yeah. So I've given this a good mix around in the hot water and it has dissolved. It looks pretty cool. Just making sure. Smells really good. So, just to cheat, we got ourselves a plate. And I need my grater. So what I've done is I've zested the orange, as you can see, just most of it, just You know, there's bits left on, but it's not an exact out. If you have an orange zester, would be much better. But the idea is not to get as little white on pos as there, a little less, as little as the pith, that's it, as possible, because that imparts a off flavour / bitter flavour, and we don't want that. I've put half a clove because I just want this very mildly spiced, because the honey itself is, funny enough, a very mild, delicate flavour, so I don't want to overdo it. And then half a cinnamon stick is going in, like so. So this is the additives. And the idea behind the orange, basically what I'm going to be doing is like an orange blossom honey. So I'm trying to make the honey seem more expensive than it actually is. So that should be pretty novel. Either way, I like orange, so it's going in. Here's my demijohn, so I'm just going to rinse this out and we're going to get started. So here's my demijohn. It's been sterilised, and so is the funnel. And I've got my sugary goop in the background, which is far away. But this is my concentrate. I can lick the spoon now. That's really tasty. So I'm just going to pour this in, as you would expect. Spill a bit on the plate, because that's what we do. Just to make sure we get it all, I'm going to rinse through this. That's water's mightily hot, so add a bit of cold. Don't know why it's hot and well, yeah, it heats up, and in that goes. So we've got our sugary strop, which is right here. Then in goes the cinnamon, so I'm just going to break this up a bit more, so when it comes to taking it out, it's going to be easier. Plus there's more surface area, my half a clove. And the rest is just orange. We like that, so just chuck this in. Not so worried, because I'm going to be adding cold water. Just get in. Sticky fingers. Don't destroy that. Fill this up with cold water. Since the kettle's always being sterilised, it's a lot easier. And then just top it up with cold water. And all that orange bits get in there. Move the plate out of the way. Move this into the center, because it is the awesomeness. And we are about there. So I'm not going to top it all the way up to the top like I did in my last one. Not because I'm worried about it off shooting and stuff, but there we go. Just because the flavour and the honey, it's going to be quite mild as it is, so I don't really want to add more water than is needed. So I'm going to give it a shake up, and then we're going to test it with the hydrometer. Just make sure that's sterilised. There we go. So puts vital air and shakes up all the sugars. Lovely, right? And it's not that warm, so even better. So where did I put my hydrometer? It's not helpful. There it is. Yeah, I had the case, not the hydrometer. That I'd already washed and put over there. So now we're going to pop this in and see what alcohol we get. So we want it somewhere around the red. Go for it, boys, go for it. Oh, that worked out rather well. It is exactly, spin a little bit, 5%. So not that you can probably see with this camera, but I can't see with the camera. There it is, right up close, just at the tip, 5%. Yay! So now I've got to fish this out. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. That's why I like topping up to the top. It's a lot easier. So let's give this a taste. Taste of orange. Taste a bit of honey, which is nice. So, and it's warm, but it's not hot hot. So that's always nice as well. So now we've got our light mead now. So what I'm going to do is pitch the yeast and just throw some in the top. Get in. So you may be wondering what I'm doing, or how much yeast I use. I use about that much yeast. It's just a little pile and it spreads out, so it's pretty cool. And now, the moment of truth. We put the lid on, let the yeast do its thing, and we've got to label it up. Yay! So guys, labeling, like I said, is always important, so you know what you've brewed and when you've roughly brewed it. And the great thing about this being only 5% is that it should be ready really damn quick, especially in this warm weather. So we just put a label on, like so, top and bottom. And then we'll see what it's like. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you up there for part 2, where I get drunk. Yay! See you later, guys.